Hello, Eden Prairie. My name is Kari Moore, and I teach math at Central Middle School. I teach both 7th and 8th grade. I first want to open this video up by telling our students that we miss you tremendously already. This is not ideally what we wanted to have happen, but obviously with the best interest of everyone and keeping everyone safe and healthy, this was obviously the best alternative that we could think of. We are trying to work super hard these 2 weeks to make sure everything is nice and clear for you, that we have lots of great activities for you as well, and that we can keep teaching the best that we can and give you a great learning experience. You will notice I will kind of walk you through my Schoology course at this point in time. This is one of my several courses that I have, but this is just the one that I've been working the most out of right now. At the top, it kind of explains kind of when my office hours are, if you will. And then a way to get a hold of me is obviously with my email address. And then I have my Google phone number here. At CMS in particular, we have been asked to create a Google phone number. So students and families can either call or text us at any time, and we can communicate with you any questions that you may have or answer anything or just anything in general. So feel free to always use that, especially with a teacher at CMS. You'll notice in my Schoology course on the right-hand side are the important things that are coming up. So that's kind of nice to have it all in one place. You'll also notice that there are several dated folders. Now, right now, all of these folders are gray because they're unpublished, so the students can't see them. But on April 7th, what I will plan on doing is this will unpublish itself. And in that video, or in that folder, for the 7th of April, I have a video for students to watch and then an attendance discussion platform. With this platform, students can offer their ideas, comment on other ideas, have a dialogue back and forth, all of those kind of things. So it's a great way for us to just kind of do a quick check-in. Then you'll notice after our first day back from spring break, we have the 8th. Now within the 8th of April, this is a typical day of what my class would maybe look like. I have 2 groups internally that have been structured all year long, so those groups are remaining. And you will see group A and group B both are expected to do the same amount of work. So in math class, we always have a warm-up activity, which is the do now, and you'll see that for both groups. Then I've created a video for students to watch that is basically the direct instruction I would have done in the classroom. And then I have 2 workbook pages for the students to complete. The first one highlights the problems and everything that I explained in the video. And the second one has the regular workbook pages that we would normally do independently or in groups or whatnot, and including an exit ticket activity. So for example, if I can open this here, this is the first warm-up activity. So students would be finishing this and submitting it back to me, which would then unlock the next activity, because the way I've set these up is a completion folder. So this check mark would then turn green because the student has completed it. Then the student would watch this video. After they watch the video, this check mark turns green, which unlocks the next activity. The next activity is the exact same problems that I do with students in the video. So they can follow along, split screen their iPad if they need to review the video again and kind of do what they need to with that. And this will just take a moment to upload, but you can see these problems are done in the video. So if students get stuck, they can refer back. And then once students complete that, this check mark turns green. And then we're down to page 161. This page 161 is the last thing students are asked to do for the day. And here's an example of what that would look like. Students would upload this into Notability, complete the workbook page, and then it looks like that. This exit ticket on the right-hand side is how students would be graded each day, which is exactly how it would run in class anyway. So I tried to keep things as parallel as I could with class so that it wasn't confusing for students. Once students have completed all 4 of these things, then they've completed what they need to for the day. Roughly, this should take about 25, 30 minutes tops. I will be available to answer questions throughout, but this is a typical lesson structured day. Throughout this time, we will have different activities where we'll have different Google Meet platforms. A lot of learning is still going on. And even though this is a challenging time, we are up for the challenge and can't wait to work together. So if you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to me. Otherwise, we look forward to working with you all right after spring break. Have a good rest of your day.